Oh, Adam called out Wack 100 in his face, talking about he lying, saying he got someone arrested by the feds. Man, Wack is the feds, man. Why you think that boy lying? But let's get straight into it. Let's find out.
They're called loose. And yo, man, we want to holler at Wack or whatever. He like, yeah, I could get Wack to come with me, right? Luce would call me. I'd be like, who's your people? He'd be a good look for me. So I would go, because at this time, I'm like, all right, I am pumping him. So I would go and it worked. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of shit he was talking about, I'm not going to sit there at the time he's talking about it and on camera, and this supposed to be my guy, and say, you a motherfucking lie. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to do it, because then it takes away from the persona that we all see is working for him. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to challenge a dude that I'm pushing in front of the world. I'm just going to lay back. I'll be like, 9 out of 10 times he say, Wack, ain't right there right? But yep. I don't know. I wasn't even around you back then to know what the was up. But I'm going to rock with you. You know what I mean? So in hindsight, I'm going to tell you, what this situation has taught me is it's a very thin line on what people perceive as real, that's bullshit, that they will still tell you is real. We knew that even if we throw a fake narrative out there, fuck it, I told Six, we gonna push it out there. It's their voice, we don't give a fuck. They lied, ain't no police told them. This lady don't even know what year brother, his alleged brother got killed, she capped. It's gonna piss him off. The same way he irritated me with the shit he did. You know what I'm saying? When I start getting calls from people like, yo, Wack, my bad, bro. He asked me to do it.
I think people are super hyper aware of the fact that a ton of stuff online is fake. So then as soon as the federal indictment comes down, in their mind, they're like, here's something that is 100% not fake. Let's get into this. And that will capture some people.
But like, listen, how often do we see that?
Almost never, yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Well, so in hip-hop, a lot over the past couple of years.
Not coming off. Bro, listen, I'm going to be real. I have a zillion prison stories.
Right.
A zillion jail stories.
But as soon as you have one video, we're viral.
A zillion stories from shit that has happened in the streets. You don't hear me, the closest you're going to hear me say is, I saw such get kicked in the ass. Suge slaps and such, I saw it, right? And then that's if we going at that individual, but I'm not going to sit here and talk about, unless I've done the time for it, or it's already, they done did the time, it's public record. I ain't finna talk about some that don't nobody know about.
So when Loose Cannon is sitting next to you, going into great detail about robbing weed shops with when Big U not properly splitting up the proceeds afterwards and scamming people and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
is there any part of you that in your head was like, this was only a couple of years ago, you could easily still get in trouble for this? Because honestly, that did not cross my mind.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Of course it did.
He told a story, bro. I just want you to walk with me. Whenever you tell Superman stories with me, because being from the streets, even if you pull up on your ops, we always talk about, oh, we shot 2 of you niggas.
Nah,
we don't never talk about 3 of all.
Who that boy Wacko talk about, bro? Like, who he fooling, bro? That man acting like Charleston right now, telling us 2 different personalities.
Got shot too.
He ain't fooling me.
Right? We'll talk about that, right? So when I hear him say, we went in the spot and took everything, and then 30 minutes later, the dude from the spot is walking in the house. Hey, bro, don't nothing about that shit sound real. Like, come on, bro. Right. What the fuck are we talking about? Motherfucker come to no jumper and rob you.
Right.
30 minutes later,
doing the podcast,
you're walking through the house of the people that robbed you.
Probably
How fucking real? So the time, I'm a rock and roll with him. Oh, and what else happened? Oh, man, he told us to give him this. Oh, so now the troll is on. I'm going to paint the narrative.
Right.
Oh, you know why he told me? He beat all y'all. He took half of that and still made y'all to cut up with that. Right? So I'm just going to pump it. I'm going to troll it and rock with it. But, bro, nobody believes that a motherfucker just went and robbed somebody. And then the person that y'all robbed comes to the safe house where you guys are counting up what you just took from him.
Strange.
Nobody brings the victim back to the spot where he could call the police
right.
or some other dudes Hey, bro, the dudes that robbed me is over here. They just brought me to the spot. You rob them and then say, pull up over here. Who calls the victim of who you robbed and tells them to come to where you at?
Right.
So when you telling these stories, I'm in my mind, I'm like,
Nah, fast. Rap be talking too much. That's what I be saying, you feel me? Rap 100. That's what you feel me? That's all I see, bro. All that street politics shit don't fool me. He ain't my big homie. Fuck you talking about. This is a grown-ass man writing on a podcast, still talking, trying to defend other times he done ratted. Nah, he ain't fooling me.
this nigga crazy.
But are you thinking this is getting my credibility up if he's lying about all this stuff?
No, because it's him.
Right.
The only thing I
Right.
did tell him,
Wait,
I said, hey, bro, this FaceTime shit, I told him this. If you don't have it, you better put in some work doing some other shit to try to get people's mind, because remember, he told us February 14th, 2 weeks come, bro, where it's at? Say you got it. Where it's at?
But you're saying the reality show is holding on to it now.
Well, no, that's what he's saying. He's saying this is what he started telling me. The reality show has the drive, right? He's telling me the reality show has the drive. Bro, if you got that, you need to know let Adam, because Adam getting cease and desist. Niggas is looking crazy, bro. I don't know what that is. So he's like, they got the drive. So first it went, they was going to give it up in May.
Mm-hmm.
Then it went to, they not going to give it up till February. So without me saying too much, a whole lot of shit started happening in February, March, because there was a whole lot of questions being asked about certain shit, right? So I told him, I said, bro, if you ain't got that shit, you might have went too far with that, because I don't know how you gonna make up for that one. You said it, and people done waited 2 weeks, and it wasn't here, then a month, and 2 months, and now we into the next year, right? But again, if he has it, I don't know. I don't know if it's on the drive. I don't know.
Well, who apparently is suspicious of this are the feds, because as discussed, they showed up at my house and they wanted a copy of the cease and desist. Now, before we even talk about that, you went on No Jumper News and spread a narrative that I had been arrested, which it's all fun and games until my wife gets a text from her OBGYN saying, thank God Adam isn't arrested.
Now stop.
I didn't even know this chick knew who I was.
So this is what happens, right?
Damn, OBGYN had to let her know she ain't even check in on you herself? Woo! Know what that mean, boy? She was getting her back beat the in. You heard me?
I call you.
WIB.
Right? I said, yo, bro, what the hell you talking about? The feds really come in your spot? Yeah. You tell me the story. I said, what they want? You said, I ain't telling you because you going to go to Clubhouse and say it. I said, bro, I wouldn't do you like that. So you told me, right? You said, I'm going to go on 4 o'clock news. I said, where Remo and them at? He said, they on right now. So I call, this how Wack thinking. I call the news.
And we did end up having the most live viewers that we've ever had.
No.
At least in part because of that.
Now, before you get there, this is how Wack's thinking. This is the business Wack. I call the news, right? I go on Clubhouse, make the announcement, Adam in jail, sending my attorney down there with him to get him. That goes out. I call the news. Hey, look, bro. Now, the only one, Almighty then was rolling with it, because you notice he said, why 2:30? Why not 2 o'clock? I said, look, they got Adam in jail. He said, you talk to him? I said, Remo's texting me. Yo, Wack. I said, bro, I already know, motherfucker. Just roll with the play.
Remo is compromised.
Just roll with the play, right?
DJ Remo Demix.
I said, look, my attorney assured me by 2:30, he gonna be out. Why did I say 2:30? I said, give him much time to get from downtown to get here, right? And at 4 o'clock,
stop at Burger King.
He's going live. I'm saying it because everybody that's listening to the fucking No Jumper live, for sure, they're coming back. I didn't set it on Clubhouse. I didn't set it everywhere.
That was a
He's
good,
going live.
Boom,
boom. But watch, what did I just say? When we say something, even today, people are asking, You see the feds picked Adam up and booked up. I'm like, you dummy, he was never picked up and booked.
Yeah.
But because we say it, it's that thin line to where they're calling it real. Not only are the fans calling it real, the law is starting to call our shit real. So it's kind of like, we got to watch what we trolling with, bro.
And we look like we are either agents ourselves or we are such Teflon Dons.
Nah, facts. He be incriminating on purpose. You see how he just threw that boy Academic's name in there out of nowhere? You feel me? Talking about other jit that work for him. Oh, you compromised. Boy, he been doing this. Look at the questions they asking. These two police officers only had this interview to literally ask these same questions, you feel me, push the more narratives, get more people in trouble. And they good, because the feds, you feel me, they really the feds themselves. He said, you seen Wack eyes? He said, what? Oh, you seen Wack eyes when he said that? Nah, fact, bro. Wack over here trying to look fake surprised and shit. Man, I'm tired of Wack ass, man. I'm tired of both these niggas.
That somehow we've been able to dance in the water and not get wet. We are surrounded by criminality, perhaps involved, but somehow we have not been picked up.
You can't tell people you didn't go down.
Because y'all is the feds. You think I don't know this? Y'all boys literally got paperwork with the police right now, allegedly. We got to throw that in there, man. But, man, y'all the feds, man. Talking about, oh, we good. We bulletproof. They ain't touching us. Oh, y'all thought I went to jail for real? How? If I'm the police, ooh, we know.
Down there and tell on Rick, baby. This is what they think.
The comment section on that big pod that we did with academics and shit is 100% of the comments are like, y'all are feds. Look at the CIA meeting up, blah, blah, blah. Everybody is stuck on exactly one.
Nah, the Avengers. I called y'all boys the Avengers in my reaction.
Joke. Nobody seems concerned with the fact that this is incredibly played out, that there's no evidence for it. Everybody thinks that they're Kevin Hart out here making the same stupid ass joke. Fuck y'all.
All right, federales, man. Whatever they talk about, man. Tired of they, man. Who they think they fooling y'all, boys? Really, who they think they fool? They must think we jits or something, huh? We don't see through the plot. We been peeped the plot. Who fired jits, man? We fuck with y'all boys and all, you feel me? But y'all be asking police questions, y'all boy. Don't act like y'all ain't asking police questions. Then they try to act like they bulletproof. Oh, we know the feds ain't coming for us. Y'all know the police ain't coming for y'all. Y'all working with them. Or y'all informants, allegedly, so come on.
Trying to catch me a vibe, sick and tired of the lies. Showing love to myself, putting work in the grind. Only live one time. Hey, no, I'm leaving them dead, like they tucked in the bed. I'm colorblind, how all I see red. All I was gonna be dead. Look, but I'm back in the booth. I lost my dogs, I kill a killer. If I get a chance, I'ma shoot. Bye, bro, I crash. Broad day, you know, man, so I'm telling the truth. Ain't no therapist can relate to me, it's why I put my pain in the booth. No, I'm really coming from poverty, borderline, I ain't have no roof. I will hit a list for real, nigga. Fuck by trying to learn how to spoof. Fuck around, find who spoofing, back that spoofer, I got.